So I am reading the book Codependent No More right now. Melody Beatty. It is incredible. It is so resonating just for the point I am in my life. It's not for the faint of heart. It's for the open-hearted who really wants to be more of who they are, as I always say. And while there is so much of the book that I have underlined and highlighted and dog-eared, there's this one message that keeps playing in my heart and in my head. Listen to this line. You are not responsible for making other people see the light, and you do not need to set them straight. You are responsible for helping yourself see the light and setting yourself straight. Gosh, that resonates. A few days ago, I was driving a couple of hours to a client engagement, and for probably the first 30 minutes of that drive, I was completely hooked by a negative situation, ruminating, replaying over and over what someone had done to me, how horrible they were, how awful it felt, imagining all the things I wanted to say to them, all the clever lines, the cutting lines, the very satisfying ones. And honestly, it felt awful. My body was tight. My energy was low. I was fully cast in the role of the victim. And even though part of me wanted to stay there, another part of me knew, like, this is not helpful. And because I've been reading this book and I had read those lines probably the day before, it surfaced. And I thought about setting myself straight. And I took a breath and another. And I realized something so simple. It does not feel good to live from the place of wanting to set others straight. I don't need to do that. Who am I? My work is setting myself straight, which is exactly what I needed in that moment. Thank goodness I had the awareness to do that. And leadership shows up in moments like that, not when we finally say the perfect thing, but when we choose to come back to ourselves. When we stop trying to manage other people's awareness and instead tend to our own. I didn't magically feel better, but I felt so much clearer, more grounded. I felt more like me. So what about for you? Is there someone who you are trying to make see the light? That is not your job, my friend. Maybe what you really need is to turn inward and realign with yourself. That shift matters and you are worth it. What a great way to take care of yourself so that you can ultimately take care of others.